Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to be working on some simple tags because look, I was organizing my plastic container area, and you see the gap here. This is barely closing, and so I was like, you know what, I need to make some tags. I still have to do the ones for the birthday ones that I want to get done, but I figured I can pull some of these out and show you really quick. You know what, while I'm here, I'm also going to take out the ones that I need to use for the birthday theme, but I have all kinds in here. I don't know, this is not really going with what I want, but honestly part of that was because this package tags right here are the ones that taking up the most space. These are from the Paper Studio. I purchased them from Hobby Lobby, and I got them with there's certain times that all items from the Paper Studio go to 50% sale, so I got them during that time, and honestly that package was taking way too much. Look how gorgeous this one is, by the way. It's like a soft pink translucent sheet, or what is it, transparency sheet. But yeah, the key problem here is that I have way too much, and I am going to, some of them I just want to keep because they're so darn gorgeous, but some of them I do need to, oh, that would be cute for something else. Sorry, I'm sidetracking. Let me get rid, well, granted, I do have other stuff that doesn't belong here, like those, like this. This one's also a very pretty translucent tag. It's already pre-made or pre-bought, but it's still gorgeous. So for now, let me go ahead and take out these right here. Did they make a difference? Probably not. Let me see. If I could just kind of get them all in place. But you know what? I might as well just take some of these out to do for the birthday tags. And leave a couple there. And look, much better. Definitely much better. Let me go ahead and throw these two. I think this one right here would be perfect for, I still have to scrapbook our fair when we went to the state fair adventure, and so I think that one would be perfect for that. So I'm gonna go ahead, although I feel like the containers, it's still sticking up. I mean, I don't know if it's the white tags. Yeah, it was. They weren't just laying there properly. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that away. And we're gonna put these away because they don't belong there. And so I'm going to be working with these tags right here. Maybe not this one. And I'm gonna save these for the birthday idea that I have. So I am going to be making, what is that, seven tags really quick. And the inspiration for the tags is this layout. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. I put this layout together for my daughter's traveler's notebook. And you see the simplicity of this layout. When I was working on it, I was like, how wonderful would it be to put this as a background for a tag, and then just make like some sort of leaves be the center focus for the tag, and then just add embellishments or like big words to make it so pretty, because I love the simplicity of that. And so this was the inspiration, and I honestly just kind of have an idea in my head. I don't know if it's gonna come together really well. I hope that it does. And I am going to grab my scraps drawer that I have over here. I always keep this available because honestly, you guys know that I like to use scraps. So as usual, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dig through here, and I am going to find, look, I could definitely use these tags to make more, but I'm going to find like this little scribby on the white. I think will look good. I also have some music sheets in here. Some are scraps from 12 by 12 paper. This one's actually from my happy birthday, so they will never know. You'll never know that they're music sheets. So some of them are leftover 12 by 12 pages. Some of it is actually cut out pages because I don't know if you saw it or you missed the video. I actually found music sheets at a, what are those stores called? Not like a vintage store. It's like a flea market, but it's not in a market. It's like in an actual building. Basically, the building has like little posts for people that rent out, and then they either hand make their products or they repurpose furniture or home decor stuff, things like that. And so I was walking around just kind of looking, and I saw that somebody had ripped out a Bible, a church chorus book. I was gonna say a Bible, but it's not a Bible. It's like a church chorus book, and I was like, oh, you guys know how I feel about ripping out books, but it wasn't me that did it. Like hymns, a hymn book. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. So I have a couple of these sheets that honestly I didn't know where to store them. So look, I just threw them in my scrap area here. And if you dig a little further, I have so many crafts I need to look through. And so just look, here's all the pages of the hymn book, you see? So I paid a couple bucks for it. I think it was like $4. And you had quite like a big stack. All right, guys, so I think I've pulled everything that that I'm gonna use for the tags. I kind of have a mess here, but let me show you what else I pulled from the scrap drawer that, again, I keep in handy. I don't know if you're new, you haven't seen it, but I just keep a little drawer. Honestly, I don't know if it was part of a bigger furniture piece, but I just use this for my scraps. It catches everything, and so I just try to use it as much as I can so that I'm not wasteful with the paper. So off camera, I went ahead and pulled a few more things. Let me go ahead and show you. Just trying to separate everything. Okay, so I pulled, and you guys can start kind of seeing the colors that we're gonna implement. So browns and greens. I pulled this brown music sheet, although I don't know if I'm gonna use it because I prefer the white or the beige music sheet. This is just leftover also from and this is the Heart of Home collection paper pad. It's not really a collection. This is the Heart of Home paper pad 6x8 that I picked up from Tuesday Morning, and you guys can see the colors. Very beautiful. But I had pulled these sheets out, these right here, because I worked on, was it my son's orchestra pictures, I believe, that I was working on. So I used some of the paper for that. And then I also pulled this screen right here. And I don't know if you could see it. remember that this layout is the inspiration for the tags, but there's a hint of that green sticking out of the picture, and obviously that green is complemented by the green of the plants. So I pulled some of the scraps that I had. I don't know that I'm gonna use it. I figured easy background to add, so I pulled some of that, and then of course I pulled all different kinds of sizes of music sheets. I even pulled this gold one that I feel like somebody gifted to me, but I had the scraps. And then I just have pieces of random music sheets. I also pulled vellum paper, and then look, leftover of the Scribby. This was the Rose Quartz collection from Prima, I believe. So just a few leftovers, more vellum paper with scribblies on it, more scraps, more music sheets, some tags from that Heart of Home collection that I think I could try to implement, maybe do a tag on top of a tag, more things, more scraps, and then a few of the music sheets that I told you I purchased from that marketplace, or that flea market, whatever it's called. A piece of dolly, not sure that I'm gonna use it. And what I want to do is use up these scraps of music sheets first before I have to rip into these pages. So I'm gonna set those aside. I've also pulled out all my green ephemera or cutouts that I already have. This is some of those cutouts that I told you about, and this, look, just on top of that, it's already gorgeous in a simple tag. If you guys can see the visual, just add maybe a word or two, add a few embellishments, and the tag is done. All right guys, so I switched to voiceover because I am speeding up this part of the video, which is the actual tag design. I've already explained it. The tag has such a simplicity that honestly it's what makes it beautiful. And the main focus is the music sheets. I know at the beginning of the video you guys saw that I ended up pulling a lot of earthy colors, but at the end I didn't even end up using it. I wanted the music scrap sheets to be, wait, did I say that right? The scraps of the music sheets that I had to be the, I wanted that to be the focus, and that's honestly what I stuck to. But part of me also wanted to put them to good use, and I think again this is such a simple tag, but the simplicity makes it so elegant, if that makes sense. But I'm not gonna be in here giving you guys step by step because it's super easy. As you guys can see, just ended up using a lot of die cutouts. I am adding foam little pieces so that it gives a little bit of dimension, and finish decorating the tag, and that's it, you guys. So I'm gonna switch you guys back over to the video because I am actually going to take the time to show you all of the tags that I created. I am back, and here is our final look of the tags that I just made. Like I told you, I wanted to make 5, so I ended up making 2 of that green cardstock, and I'm going to show you each of them. I have divided it in 5 and 5 because I actually have these little envelopes that I ordered when I did the AliExpress haul, and I am going to be gifting these to a crafty friend. So I only have 3 envelopes, but I wanted to keep one for myself. So as you guys can see, the theme, very neutral and very like earthy colors. So these are the first 5. I did not end up putting lace on all of them because I didn't want the bulkiness to get in the way of me stuffing them in the envelopes. So I only did 2. So I'm gonna start 2 for each is what I meant to say. So I'm gonna start with this one. It's in the green cardstock. This one's the very first one you guys saw. This one right here. Inspired by those colors and that TN layout that I did for my daughter. And here's that one. So I'm going to see if I could maybe alternate. And stick them in here, although the envelope's kind of falling apart. Hold on. Let me see if I could. I think I'm actually gonna have to remove the lace, you guys, which is okay. I guess I can, since this is going as part of Happy Mail, I can add this separately in another package. So let's alternate and see. Okay, now let me, since my envelope kind of came apart, this is very pretty vellum envelope, by the way. I wonder if you can actually make your own. Okay, and then I'll just put washi tape right there. And then here are the other ones. This is the only one where I added some gold thread in the back. It was the last bit that I had, so I just added it for a nice touch. Here's this one. This one, I also ran out of these gold tags that I was using. So some of these, as you can see, I had to improvise with what I had. And then this is the last one. So I ended up using stickers and cutouts. I did not end up using any of my stamps. It was just taking longer than I expected. Here's another sticker. And this is a cutout that I puffed up on foam stickers. I mean, not foam, foam adhesive. This one's flat. And this one with the thread behind it, and I also popped it up in foam. So we are gonna do the same thing. Alternate, and then just kind of stick them in here. And that is our craft for the day, you guys. I'm just gonna finish up by adding small washi tape and really simple tags. They came out super gorgeous. Again, earthy colors, and make somebody really happy for Happy Mail. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this idea of tags. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.